Do you have a sworn enemy? Because I do. March of 2020, I go and meet my idol, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, for the first time, and challenge him to a fight. And he embarrasses me. He embarrasses me in front of his own family. And then I choose to upload it to my YouTube channel, thus further embarrassing me. I won't have that. So for the last 4 years, I've been trying everything possible to finally get him back. I tried learning from him, blindfolding him, wearing full body armor. I made him dance. I dressed up as an old man, using illegal techniques. I turned into a gorilla for one of them. I threw eggs at him. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is one of the greatest karate fighters ever known, and the only way I can beat him is with history. Although he is 41, I guess I didn't think about that. He was probably there for most of it. For this history lesson, we'll have to go back. To me, is back in February. But for the system as a whole, a long time ago, with a martial art called Savate. Our lesson in Savate today is going to be from Professor Nicolas, the United States' leading professor in Savate.
I'm Nicolas, 1988, former French Cup winner.
Lots of people consider Savate French foot fencing, but Professor Nicolas here thinks of it as kicking and not getting kicked.
So what I want you to do right now, when the kick is coming, just like before, I want you guys to, as you're moving, you're extending your arm to control your partner's distance. Okay, so your arm is almost extended. This is what I want first. Is the movement. Most likely what's going to happen when you read the kick coming is you're turning on the opposite side. So if he's kicking left, then you're moving to your left and you're extending your left hand, okay? So you can control going to the body, you can control going, a little bit higher, but you can't control those kicks with like straight punches.
Also, you may be thinking, Seth, what does Savate's history have to do with karate? Well, another friend of mine, Jesse Inkamp, recently did a really fascinating video that goes over the history of karate's kicks, what you would think is like their main aspect of fighting.
Yet they're nowhere to be found in Okinawa, the birthplace of karate. In fact, if you look at the work of the early karate pioneers, there's not a single high kick to be found anywhere.
But to make a long story short, the son of the founder of modern karate saw some Savate demonstrations in Japan when there was a French military mission there. He liked Savate's kicks, so he implemented them. To make a long story medium, you should go watch Jesse's video on it after this. It's really good. So I figure if I can go back in time as far as like the training karate kick timeline goes, I'll be able to retroactively learn before Steven does, which means I'll have more training under my belt and I'll be able to beat him. I've also done karate my whole, I'm a 4th degree black belt in karate as well. What I think is that somewhere along the line, Steven got access to like maybe the secret stuff from Space Jam, and I was the chubby guy stuffed in the locker. What's interesting about this is that these are the same kicks, but they come from a different stance.
So it's a little bit more up on the bottom of your feet, and then the feet relatively close, again, like hip and shoulder width apart, hands by your face, okay, chin down, shoulders up. I want you guys to stop thinking now about defending the body. And defending the body, not by having your hands like all the way up, by having your elbows all the way down and really sitting on your hip line.
And the reason they protect their body so much is because any kick is devastating in Savate, because they literally wear hardened-toed shoes.
Okay, so these are the kicks.
Yes, that's what you use to kick in Savate. So the toes are reinforced right here.
Yeah,
so
I see that.
Especially when they're new.
Oh God.
That's crazy.
And once again, for the second year straight, I forgot the shoes. So it seems like a lot of the not getting hit in Savate is the controlling and distance management. How do you decide when you strike?
I want to give them this tool defensively first, and then we're going to hide the same way.
Control something else.
Yes.
And then you
First, yes.
Interesting. And as always, my favorite part of these Savate seminars is afterwards when we get to spar. This is a unique stance for me, but having a stance that's a little bit closer together allows me to pick up my foot much easier. I probably should have focused on mixing together my punches. Savate has such a big emphasis on pinpoint accuracy with its kicks, and also kicks that come from everywhere. Oh, and also spinning. Those guys love to spin. I don't know what it is about the French. Here, Professor Nicolas and I are just having a bit of fun before what would be the hardest sparring match of my entire life, probably. That might be it's an exaggeration, but I would have a lot of training that I need to do to make this work against a world-class striker. But it's not like I've been doing this whole time. I've been busy. I haven't just been I've been playing this game a lot. Just because I'm playing a little Raid Shadow Legends, which is the sponsor of today's video. What's really funny is that when I saw a Raid Shadow Legends ad for the longest time, I was like, who plays that? Then they came to me and they were like, do you want to do an ad read? And I was like, yeah, but let me play it first. I get it. It's way more fun than I anticipated. There's a lot going on, but it's not too overwhelming that you kind of get lost in the sauce. The graphics are awesome. There's no ads. Nobody talks about that. There's no ads in this. I hate ads in mobile games. Raid is also currently doing a giveaway right now of gaming consoles, smartphones. I think they have like $5,000 in total of Amazon gift cards. If you want to join in on that, download Raid using the link down below. Head to summertavern.plarium.com, spelled like this. Enter your Raid ID and join the competition. That's it. You can also get a YouTube Premium free 2-month subscription. All you have to do is download Raid before July 17th, play for at least 5 days, and hit level 20 before 30 days. If you haven't started playing yet and you want to, use my link to download it and you'll get all these bonuses. I didn't get these bonuses because I went straight to the App Store. You can get bonuses. I wish that I had. You guys will immediately get a starter pack, a pretty big one to be honest, with Tayroll from the High Elves faction. He's supposed to be pretty legit. Nah, I don't have him. And you will also get another starter pack once you get to level 25. That includes Epic Rector Drath. She's like a very strong support. You can also join my clan. It's called Sumo Boys with a Z. Again though, you can only get these if you download my link. If you just go straight to the App Store, you're gonna miss out. But anyway, I do need to go practice. I should get off this for a little bit. Let's get to work. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This one got away from me a little bit. February 12th. February 12th? It's the 7th of June. Okay, so it's been a couple months, right? I do have all the footage though, so I just went back, I rewatched it all. I took some notes on stuff that I think is gonna be important. How good can I get at it just from learning in a small amount of time? And the best way to do that would be testing it out against the hardest guy I've ever sparred. The guy he's hard to spar. You know what I mean? Here are our objectives. Push off with the hands, straight punches, and the coup de pied bas. This little guy down here. I like this combination, which is a cross, a fouette, and then another cross. This is another one I think could work. It's a lead hook, outside crescent, and then a cross with the right. The outside crescent, or reverse frontal, which, whoa there, is designed to pull the hand down and then throw the cross to the right hand. This upper hook punch spinning crescent kick, gonna be a little bit harder to do, but I think it's possible. This spinning reverse fouette, if you would even call it, I don't know exactly what you would call it. This is like the gold mine. If I can hit this, I'll be a happy guy. And overall, within the 3 to 4 rounds that I'm allotted to spar with him, I just wanna kick his butt. That's it. Is that asking too much? No.
What's up guys, I'm Sensei Seth. I'm here for the channel. Today I'm going to be seeing how many times I get kicked in the head by Wonder Boy's hatchet kick. Stay tuned.
Yeah, sparring, but not just sparring. Because if you're afraid of sparring and you keep doing the same thing and you're afraid of it, you're not going to really get better at it. Okay? So by playing first, making sure that you feel safe. So because when you feel safe, then you feel more confident to try different things. No, it's you're working offense, defense all the time. You try to touch, but try to have this enough control so it doesn't stop the person from trying things. Okay? And yeah, that can be, you might get again someone who's going to, use distance, and then you feel it. You can come in, but you have the tools. Like the one thing I want you guys to understand with sparring is you all have the tools to make whatever you want. Work at least defensively. Okay, you know how to block a high kick, you know how to block a jab, you know how to block a hook, you know how to block an uppercut, you know how to scoop a round kick, you know how to evade the kick, you know how to fire a tip to control the distance, you know how to do all those things. It's the question that you have to ask yourself is why you're not using all those tools.
And so for the next couple of rounds, we're gonna try and simultaneously put those tools together and also try not to die before we get to Wonder Boy. I've never sparred a group of people that make me blink so often. Do you know how hard it is to fight with your eyes closed?
Why are these guys so good, man?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out exactly. I used to think it was because like it was world-class instructors in a world-class facility. People who competed at the highest level with a long track record of success and a very esteemed and prestigious lineage.
It can't be that simple.
No, I think it's that American flag up there.
That must be it.
I think it's the patriotism.
It's like the bald eagles nest in.
They give you power.
Yeah.
Have you ever had fried bald eagle egg? It's good.
Is that legal?
You put it in there with some dynamite caught fish, fry it up. It's good as hell.
Does it taste like coal?
Nah, man. No, the water filters out all the nitrous and stuff from the dynamite.
Oh.
Oh, your kicks are awesome. I'm trying to keep up.
Doing good, man.
Thank you, sir.
This stuff, it's not foreign to me. It's just hard to do. But I can feel that some of it's working. I'm just not as used to the timing with those specific kicks from that specific stance.
You're just not as used to working out like when it's hard and people are good.
Oh yeah, when they're like world-class strikers. Yeah, that is true. And children. I had a hard time with the little one too. See, like this move right here?
Side kick. What you gotta hurt our guests for, Blake? Come on now. Look at him over here.
And after my confidence was at an all-time low from being embarrassed by the 12-year-old, it was time to spar Steven. You ever heard of Savate?
Yes, I have heard of Savate.
You're about to hear about, no, you said yes?
I have.
Oh.
Oh, you make me so nervous.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there a Savate in there?
Yeah, it was supposed to be. What? Interesting story. It's supposed to be where karate got its kicks from.
Really?
The crescent kicks. The
Yes.
the spinning back kicks. All the stuff I attempted,
Yeah.
but didn't land.
Well, let's try it again. I want to try it. All right, let's go again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I'll just keep going.
Yeah. Oh, man, you got me. You got me. You got me talking. You got me monologuing over here.
Call me monologuing.
You're supposed to be there, man.
How many times you get kicked in the head by Wonder Boy's hatchet kick?
Oh, there you go. That would have been, you'd have got him.
Followed that before.
If you'd have followed through, you'd have had him.
That wasn't Savate. That was beautiful. Toe right to the tooth. Sorry, bro. I spin around, kid.
I didn't do any better. I don't think. I've been out-savated. He literally figured out what I was doing. It was like, oh, that's what you do? Okay, no, yeah, I can do that. And then he did it better. But I further subscribe to the timeline that karate got its kicks from Savate. I mean, if you look at some of these kicks, a chassé frontal, just a front kick. Chassé lateral, it's a side kick. Fuete, roundhouse kick. All these kicks are exactly the same. And I was doing such a good job, Steven didn't even know that I was throwing kicks from a different style.
Is there a Savate in there?
Yeah, we'll go with that. I will admit that some of the kicks in Savate are a little bit flashier and unusual and a little more Chuck Norris-y. But we even tested the power of some of these kicks later. They're still quite strong when you throw them correctly.
Dang, you got
Wow.
And I don't actually get my feelings hurt whenever Steven beats me up. I feel like it's a given. I feel like my reality would be shattered if I could beat him up. That's not how this is supposed to go. He's the professional fighter. I'm the guy with the YouTube channel. Actually, he has a YouTube channel too. You should follow it. It's down below. It's very good.
One thing that I found for myself is that I learned more, from my fighting days from losses than I did from the wins. Okay, and I want you to think that the sparring is the same. That sparring was a conversation, and you don't win. It's not an argument, and you don't win a conversation. You can win an argument, but that's not what we're talking about. The other way to build confidence is to go into uncharted territory, and not always with the people, only with the people that you feel comfortable with. Because what happens, what I found, it's happening with people that you feel comfortable with. Like, both people are doing kind of the same thing, and you are going to build confidence from higher and higher and higher challenges. And it doesn't mean that you need to be, beat up and pummeled in your sparring. Again, if everybody plays, according to the rules and keeping everything light, then you'll be okay.
And once again, I've weaseled my way into testing. So we're going for the green glove now, except this time I studied. Chassé, that's the side kick. Fuete, that's a roundhouse kick. Reverse frontal, outside crescent kick. Reverse lateral, hook kick. Am I missing one? I think that's it. Let's go. Thank you,
Congratulations.
sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
That's number 2.
That's number 2.
And there's more to come.
Let's go.
Yes.
Right. Going for silver 3.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That was a great seminar. It's green glove, baby. Green glove. Read it and weep. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you check all the people out that I've mentioned down below. Wonder Boy's channel is awesome. Professor Nicolas's seminars are really good. Just In Camp's videos are always super informational. And I actually do play Raid. Isn't that crazy? And for now, I'll just try and concoct up some other martial art that might help me in the future. Maybe I should sumo wrestle him.